Abusia mayanchi ana yemu akwapa na friends yentimi enresho happy new month. Nyankopon enka ho wonhia na dia wo ye bia no enkoso kama enfama onyumfra adumu enko adumu na friends no bibia enye ta. Abusia asem no enya ageta enra cancer lutrot edi nkomo bi ebai na enkoma cancer lutrot edi bai nyina eni se ya according to rules wa ha na sa amam na wo gama mu no obi ani wa owo access obetimi asie obi ewo ni fie abusua cancer lutroto enkomo no de ba no e wose atwen ye twe adwen koso na afenso no akwese abusua pani to park etum futuro egu nkofo ani according to cancer lutroto wose amam na wo gama mu no e wose obi ni ho eni omo amamene mu se obi ebesie obi ewo ni fie ana se obi ewu na obesie ne dihye ewo fie enkramamene mu no enimu saa enti no se bia yesie dele dadrumba ewo efie ho no according to councillor Lutros no o se ono de enye no kole eye bosirimu ka because ohwe mna na ewo Greater Accra ha na eni bebiara se obi ebetimi asie ne dehye ewo no ankasa ne fie ena afenso no ense ni Ashanti region before that obi bekwa kwesi obi no ewo se emuna ankasa no omukwaji permission before ye busa so omukwaji permission ana a omukase Greater Accra eni esie dele dadrumba ewo ne fie no eho ne de need bebiara say yebeko akwakosie dadrumba ewo no fie enti according to council lutro yebeko na yakwakotie ne nkoma wote paaye enti wo se wo hwehwe bebia yesie delete dadrumba but enye ne fie ho MNB Express Logistics say yewra new month no almost start promotion omo tete cards nusu bim ka na efo dada ade sebi obi ho bon na sebi o sa titintesuo edigum ebebon pa enti MNB say sisi anomo cars nefo dada ena si anom so yewura new month no every 10 days bia no omo ye promotion enti omo sa tete omo cars no so hu enti ko nenya konya ekoto MNB Express Logistics omo cars ni bi e Canada na sentem omo ahye bi aba Ghana amanfo guso omo se two wanta entabusia ebri edru tama wonso beto cars yefo entoka no bodin biem cars na efo na nyese bia nya papo eye latest cars yaba eye original car quality car nya quantity eno moton enti contact MNB na busia mo start nye business ebeboa na boa wabusuafo enti eno no afenso ose wo yifri ho a car spare parts nso upe bia wato adi esanse car spare parts fie omo enewo enti contact MNB na mo start enye business abusia yenya konya na yenyam towase pa na yentie cancer lutrot nestoria wona reti about say yensie dadrumba ewo East Legon
so na pupu ototo pa na fako Germany kopre Lumba or properties bebre wo ho kopre why ye encouraging no kopre na ye hu de be free mu aba say ye encouraging wo Ghana enti ye encouraging no Germany no kopre or properties bebre wo ho na onkoje na abusiafo no so no I think or match if somebody sitting somewhere can do something about this it has to come from the family. The family has to take action. And sana obi ebetime aboate say abusuapani tuo ya abusuapani kan sem bebre to me emfa kwan mu say otumfo na ebetime atu no ni ade ese pani due mante enti no otumfo ntimi mfiti preko mfrɛ mu say hey monfa ne mreme say ohwɛ mo abusua no because eye more responsibility some be take that step no before ebedru nanim no or bibi ka waka after the whole issue no because at the end of the day where ohempon ɛna abusua bia nso so wɔ ne issues enti Lumba fra abusua mu na sɛ abusua na ntimi amfa mo na yɛ nsi fam and take omo responsibility and I say omo leader omo odi omo anim no omo antimi an holding the responsible for enema oya etia abusua ne mra ono nko ate ne ho ene abontinsofo eye niema abusua ne nsoma no court a wose wo kodi injunction akoto so enya abusua no na asoma no ono na asoma ne ho so obi antimi mfiri baabi otumfo ntimi mfiri baabi emma meka say stop what you are doing. It is the family that has to do that first and sana after taking that action you know the punishment bi wo ho a omo de akwa akoto papa nanim ama wasamo no na there was a okwan ya was a amamre mu yede ne faso no yede na faso and I think that they should do that immediately because papa no he needs to be arrested. Council, I heard the akosuna criminal acts bebre ewo. Criminal acts bebre ewo because ain't me mba say obi this year every mu. It is a quiet and then urama abusiana efie biya mu krambo no urama ubago asa no wawura. Ena abusiano te say immediate family no they have their head o ansana eba quiet kakraka na abusia kakraka no e won head. Enti no se ubetu omo na to atwene da wo sorry say me immediate blood no wo bona fide property bi da minim say members na wo family mu no bona fide properties to abusapani a that is not with Akan tradition. Enti minim baby a ode sa ono kwa ne tradition no efri nti yetie ni nkasa emu a simply it tells us that onim amamre ene amane so abusiafo na che they should take action immediately and sana steps are obi betime and directives are obi betime aboa omo ama omo dey take the right actions that they have to take na omuntumi enko hu papa no baby ayesie no na if possible la omuntumi and finding out what exactly killed the man by exhuming the body and then doing the right autopsy to know say nipa bonifo bi wo ma ya twe omo akomra mu na emra ene omadi and to empanifo a ye ka say omunsa wo mu ni ade no they shouldn't forget that ye no nsuo ye nante ye home mframa nature is watching all of us. Thank you very much
for submission. So where Lumba was buried should be very, very concerned to all of us because it is going to be a cash cow for the children.
Counselor,
a legacy be left behind befitting the status of a legend like that in Lumba so that we can all contribute. I am ready to contribute, but I wanted to see Sanaki no na efe afibia see a kosira in Naso and no where is the tombstone that we have to visit. Thank you very much for your submission. So bisa penye there you may be sana sem sa who I want to say koshipo. So I'm still looking at it. A message just came to me right now. Somebody is also saying that video we saw is an old video. That's okay. That's okay. But I'm saying if this video is not an old video, if it's during the funeral time, but after the winning of the flag bearership of His Excellency Dr. Baumia, and then this particular visit happened, then the timing is wrong. Single life.
Wrong. That's true. Counselor, Mame Adi Adieki Tuebi, I think that the Lumba, me patch 1 minute, Lumba, yef nidin aye Charles Kwajofosu, no free abusiam. And the body no, Charles Kwajofosu, body no, abusiane, a honsense dear. But the legacy, the name Daddy Lumba no, is a brand. And that branding, why they build it, it's also a abusapani property. No, I saw no ne bet na say I hold this legacy no. And no and it's a brand and somebody built that branding no, and that person has the right over that branding until crosses
that person is a cause of so unfortunately
very good.
She didn't patent it. But she didn't patent it. So that's the issue with her. It's a lesson to the rest of us. If you're helping anybody build a brand and you know that you have some particular portion in the brand make sure that you patent it and let everybody know that the R registration is in your name. I saw a video of the house where Akosua Sewa has allowed Lumba to build a studio with all the logistics. And it broke me for the first time to feel that the loss of Lumba is a very great thing to the life of Akosua Sewa, more than Odobroni. Odobroni was just following with water. Was just following with water. And Odobroni has suffered. If there's anything to write to my boss, and not Lumba, she can't come once and buy it. If you don't know the, I can enjoy or you're going.
And they should write to Abusuapani to desist from the brand Lumba. He should desist from the brand Lumba. Thank you.
Unfortunately, it will be difficult for Abusuapani to receive a letter of that sort because he's being used as Abusuapani and also being used as single life Yango.
Oh, okay. Councillor Lutrot, please let me give you this. So on your TV, UTV, 6 months ago, YouTuber, there is this girl called Abriwana Namibia. 6 months ago, that was when the visit happened. So it's called Abriwana Namibia. Abriwa and then Nana, she's NAA and a media.
So yeah, so it's resurfacing. It's resurfacing, and they have to do something.
I wish I could share a picture for you, or I can video for you to see.
So Dr. Baumia, His Excellency must do something about it now because the timing of this video is not a good legacy for him. Thank you so much for the feedback. Yeah, Uncle Single Life, you have anything to say?
Okay, Councillor, there will be big kafa ebusia penyini prisi yusu na omopese omutuno no. Councillor akanyama memu no ema na esi ade. Sebi yana no tumfo se tutu wabi na no aka se ema na esi ade. Miso nyina mpanyimfo ewo mfie nyina ema na tena se mema na tidambotom. Na ema na pie no ma begina ema na nya ma bia o enama ema ne ma no enye mema ne ma no emema ne ma nka ho ema ne ma no enama no omukwa abonten ekwadwene ho yemfa wensi da bi we nani so hyedodo da bi do ye kam yemfa wensi we da asembo betimi aye wonse we ne aha ema no na esi eba ni tuo nso a ema ni na etuo Pakoso hene oni ano ontimi nka we se ema na kan etira bom se yebetunu no ontumi nye hwe ontimi nka agi ena abusua panyini tuo emfa wo tumfuo ho ote kokoso emfa ne ho se abusua ne si yetu ade so ebi emfa ne ho ena kanfo history bebrebe nso so no se obi ye friend say abusua panyina eno nkyere se oka abusua ne ho Councillor se obi ye abusua panyina aka history bebrebe eno na nkyere se oka abusua ne ho abusua panyini aka asem ato honom a obi adwene nkoso abusua panyini se mama China enye ni busuani ebi mosene maame ye ohema adentina wenye obusuani ade no nka abusua ne ho ebetumi abase ewo history onya akunya no obetena asese I think say me na say abrofo no be say ahemfo ne koye na ne kunu
single life yes sir enti o jina bia no wo hio because ye dey FB a isi Lumba.
Okay, Councillor Mate enunti no yeah Mate enunti eba ne say
ama ye nia aha
yo Mate Councillor eba ne say Itina was say omomugu nyina nya mabusua because me papa side no ono na chance ate na busua no na ne ma ne susua into ni nua panyini emma eba ba ma na ye na busua panyini edu mebi nkura na se da bi otan ye ni Omo koyi ni frim se monko na monka ye ho. Ye maame na aba aware no wonya na japade.
Don't you say ebia tupa kana ya kana asem onye Lumba busuani sa na besa kana.
Yes, ena se ewo mu eda so san se wonye Lumba nso abusuani soso a ene na papa ni benya asem.
Related. You need the original benefit of it. But yet say,
Yes.
Oya busuani o, onye busuani o. We want to know where Lumba was buried so we can visit the tomb.
Councillor baby a Lumba is Lumba de. Se ono ankasa beka se ye laki ne kura se afia hwa e kan ye se yesie ne wa ha. Anka omo obi ampo ehu. Waka se yesie no.
Ni fie ben.
Ah ni fie no say fie na dọọsụ ntiminim se baby a odobro ni ti no isle gon honu mo. Te hin phone.
Sister,
I don't know.
Sister, me mama say ye wo mra, ye ma permit. Permit ni ye ma permit for burial. Obi a permit wo Accra asasi so na bury obi a wo fie. So obi obeka say bia musi ni who. There's no law like that. Why? Let's not go into that place. We show us where you took the permit
Councillor, ebusua panyin no na me hu ne se ebusua na ofri mu no anase ebusua Lumba efri mu no ebusua no so paakoso akonya no age omo a bia omo nko okuma aseda enkohu paakoso kro no
single line enkomo na na edi no ehun yan yen ti say yesie Lumba wo yin ebusua panyin de omo yi no omo yi enu fa omo yi ne kra. We want to know where Lumba was buried.
Councillor, ebusua no, councillor, ebusua no, na me kire say ebusua na emre. Paakoso kro no, oye emrante ka otufo mante hi o. E we san ko ye case ni achi o councillor say.
Single line. Your problem they say, they okay in fire. Where was Lumba buried? Ebusua penny cannot tell us. That's our conversation. And the atu us here. Ye be this our family issue. But see here, ye see Lumba wa hin. Ye see no Accra. Accra hifa. Ye didn't go share in transition any museo. At me mobbing could be an say transition for Charlie. We'll look for the permit. Where was the permit issued? It's easy to be known. Because Neyiri, Mrs. Akosa Sewafosu should be able to visit the tomb. Same way, and Kuala ni omo baby mama Odobroni should be able to visit the tomb. Where was Lumba buried? It's an important thing for us because it's a legacy for the children. A legacy for the children.
And to councillor na me kire say. Councillor na me kire say ebusua na ni emre. Ebusua na din a e we se ye case. Friend say omo ba deda Lumba ye che wo mo. Omo na ye ka say omo na deda Lumba we se ye che wo mo. Omo na eponko no edi wo manim no wa wonim sa company aye friend say funeral home na omo de aponko ne ba ye no e we se ye che wo mo because mo no mo fa afunu no. E we se ye che wo mo. Ni ye che odobro ni ka ho. Ni di ebusua panyin ka ho. Na ye hwe ba afunu da because mo so mo se no ofie.
Single line that's yanko next from single line one echo. When meeting ho onyanko. They want to something fad in term yanko. Yanko. Yes.
Ne pacho councillor me chiawo. Mr. Omedia and Kami, what questions been a mouse, so big me, you know.
Hello,
Yeah.
Councillor Bachamatimaka. Good evening, afternoon, baby Obia. Councillor, thank you very much for the away and I will be in some any I know Queen Sister, I confirm it. So our video now is an old video and see. I think say hono akwa arrested. And now me say car part say sa agenda na eba say odobroni enko Germany enko siki for properties na wo no yes sa adwen na ewo ye bibi for ye chim no because and me can tree because of enim say movie bebre ni abusia for e fa kwan bebre so na edi nya nkrata say be wa kwantu mu but dey no mo ye no I think so ma adwen say ma say wa e no mo ha no but they shouldn't forget say maame no wa ne bra e wo Germany or ye 63-year-old enti dey ye na ye kan say bebre wo social media no enye maame ne be ha no ye ye ba ene ye ma e na sa de we ebe ha yen because omodwen say ne yefa kwan bi so enye yen krata no eye sa bi na e bia maame no eno maame ne maame no wo enyoma bi a sebi say and say ha dream bi and no more dig because one platform omo no mutimi omo ni East Legon for no connection pa omo timi confirm enyoma from East Legon omo na ba ko kan say so odo boni kwa court so yere enti se court so yere o to me say obesiki the legal status of Nukunu e Germany. I know where Sanyoma we nyina no e free ba thinking say bibi wo hono ma sabi etia maame no Germany be ma ge na nyina so bia obetimi dia kwakosiki saade no enti no moye but I don't moye no me da bia sem we me kan me say we should yeah window for the presidents no kete and your mind any ya adwene ye kasa nyina de esi na ne de obi agina because ye nyina ye coming under the umbrella about the idea way ebetimi aba yen kasa na ebesa ye sekan ya wo yen but ehọ ne yen hwe ebiem abusu apenye de ebose ye bo na amane hu emiye hu babia deal ne body ne kobari no because if ye hwe Michael Jackson cry in the United States and your family no and a seeking for say ade ekun Michael Jackson the fan it is we talking about the brand deal no it goes beyond abusuapen in the authority now ditina sekasa no it goes beyond him but minim Ghana say nemra no city and I say the voice of the people no and I say the fan no when it comes to say we are seeking and kebetimi agina ma brempomachi while she was seeking for whatever caused the death of that Lumba. I think say hono me say that name Ghana hono ye man no say ye seek but say for the brand deal sake any say be nkra na mo be chire no any ye in the fan no I think say you should be able to answer that question to the immediate family oba mami sewa and then the man that actually they came for the funeral so I don't know what they established about how omo papa is here and be a counselor see tie abusapenyi audio na eliki ya na abusapenyi ekasa with inyina so bi say sababi ya ware no legal status na se dukunu ene ne wa japade bebra emi say emra bi anatumi bi obabi abusua ne betimi dia woro nipa no ababa be customary amo so benefit from japade ni bi I don't think say hono sa audio ne tie ne pay attention say ye abusua ne ye wo legend say ya ye betena ho am obi abefa akọ na je se memetu onu mekunu aware me ordinance na nyame ya dum no ochira ya aware ni na se ye enyoma bebra emi se mra bia na atumi bi Ghana obi betimi abegina so akasa woni bo so se ye strip me from a legal status no because mekunu etimi be ye enyoma bebre wo man nu anase enyoma bebre na busha for benefit benefit bi and yes abusapen there he has a whole lot of questions. I don't think the questions have started and on ye and also on show me and I'm praying that the family will be bold and continue whatever they are doing so no move to the fish yes I there as we get the omunya beda. Thank you, that's all that I want to say. All right
into film no crowd anyway e was some arrest
Next.
Counselor, me person bisa 1 minute question.
Macho, ask your question, Yanko.
Me pacho ebusia penny in Johnson here friend and say or dia koto a friend and say celebration of life is na person bisa say e be possible say court e be grant na as e possible so court be grant no me better me in the law aspects emranum
Okay, baby. Let me I'll just do a cross check and Yanko. Yes, next.
Ebusa penny patro I mean he say ebusa penny counselor patro me Mr. Wa na me tell me what some questions be mount say me need Ghana me put this thing so on so many other platforms say about Ghana customary law any regular government law na ebusa penny no or to me say ya na so ono na o make a decision when it comes to the dead the family estates and everything or was that to me na
Debbie
The dead body belongs to the family, and the family head by the letters of administration is Ebusiapenyi, Sana Efren. So the law recognizes the Ebusiapenyi as the family head. Ebana wale, ebane emusiye, and siye wasema. So Sebusiane yi we jinaso or Ebusiapenyi. The law recognizes the person as a basic representative person of the family. Until the law takes it that way. Yeah, believe in our laws, we believe in customary laws.
Okay, so if he's a representative or representative does that give him the total control to make decision for the family whether they like it or not?
Yeah, the family are those who are supposed to call the shots and say we object these things from at this point of view, and they can go to court to put an injunction notice on the opinion, and the law will take it like that. But until anybody does so, whatever he does is respected by law.
It's okay. I understand that. So then, time now, mommy bring my air court back and forth from that, Now, or no, Kase, I don't agree with it. With some of the family backing her up. I didn't know Emrana and Jina, mommy bring me china a see a bushia.
Opinion, and if you want anybody to come and say anything against what Ebusian Penny is representing the family for, you need to form a better quorum, and it was just one person doing it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why that is why you think that the law is not fair, but the law is fair. If I am the representative of the family, now I can't say and somebody say that's not the family. The family should petition the courts with this, and it will be accepted. But nobody did that.
Okay, I understand.
Verbal war, you see, verbal war on social media is far away from the judicial point of view. It helps, but unfortunately, radio get results, but most of the results we have to follow up with documentation, because court deals with only documentations, not emotions and speculations. That's what the law is all about.
Okay, and my lastly, with everything that's going on in the media, we are all talking about say you see a papa we say they are questioning about his death circumstance, and you may cause to be brave, Inti me person me who say abai no almost no they don't play any role. Be say be almost on bem abe questioning you maybe an answer to put certain things in place, and now say I just say pushing your phone and they take his action all by themselves.
The law says that the dead body belongs to the family, and what the government does is that you have right to autopsy, the cause of death. You have right to permit to bury, and you have rights to have the person's status. If it's a married person, if he died intestate, the law has made a provision under the PNDC law 111. If the person died within the civil marriage court, then that one too, the law has made a provision for it. So as for the law, it is straightforward. There's nothing that is not straightforward. So government or the law is there. Lumba is not the one to start the law. The law is already there. Like me, when I die today, the law is there to take care of whatever I'm doing. I don't have a will. So once I don't have a will, I will die intestate. If I have anything to share, they will share within my wives that I have left behind. You understand what I'm saying? So government is not really interested. The law is not interested in Lumba, and the law cannot be wasted because of Lumba. Lumba had government assisted funeral. Government didn't give them the date to bury Lumba. They went to the office of the president to tell the president that we have this date to bury Lumba, and we need your assistance. Want to use the stadium? Government said, can you check if it's available? Then they gave the veto. We give him the place to go and be buried, and that was because Lumba is a legend. He's a musician, and that's what happened. And when we were going to visit the office of the president, the team that was then formed as the funeral committee told us that whatever decision they took, they were not involved. They got there and it was blank. We have made this decision to bury Lumba so and so time. So they were caught unawares. The Bishop Penny had his own plans. So there were a lot of things that didn't make the family solid. When the family said we will not be part of it again, by then it has gone far. And the family head that they all voted for has done his thing. They made a mistake. They could have gone behind to say, yeah, this tool, yeah, but they didn't do it. So when you sit aloof, things like this will happen. You can't blame the government, whether the past or the present government, for the Lumba things that happen. But we have the right to make a demand. Where was Lumba buried?
So the demand that we are
That
making,
one we have the right to live.
now, Councillor, demand now you're making, we are making the demand from Ebusia Penny, right? And this Ebusia Penny, so no, the law, so no, recognizing a man a certain amount of to me. It's ye questioning on ye busan say he need Lumba see ye. A dear na ye Lumba, baby and see any betrayer, ye perceive who say. Na papa no so and making any attempts so ye no so no. Law needs me bim.
Madam,
Take
are
it
you
out of here.
aware that? Madam, are you aware
Take it
that
out of here.
if you want to know where Lumba is buried,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy because you only need a permit before you can bury anybody in Ghana. And so, if somebody wants to know where Lumba was buried, whether it's Accra or it's Kumasi, as I sit here, I can know. The only challenge is that I wouldn't know specifically where the tomb is. But I
Okay.
can go and research and come and tell you that Lumba was not buried in Accra, was buried in Kumasi, was buried in Sunyani, because you will need the cause of death. And out of the cause of death, you are able to go and register for permit for burial. So Kumasi's burial permit cannot be taken in Accra. Neither can Accra permit burial can be taken in Kumasi. The body was taken from Accra to Kumasi. And we never heard that the body was brought back to Accra. And nobody can take a permit to bury somebody in Awudome and bring the person home to bury. It is not allowed.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Next. Who is next? Next, Yanko. Next, Yanko.
Okay,
Afromax
Councillor.
Plus is the man.
Councillor,
Remember doing a friend of Afromax.
Councillor me pacho ebusia.
Mobinka. Oh, my Mobinka. May apple. May that's my favorite. Yanko. Yes. Next.
My question that me busa na
Next.
if injunction no.
Yeah, the injunction issue now work on. Yes. Injunction issue now work on. Whether injunction can be granted or not, I wouldn't know. Because it's the court that sanctions injunction. So the officer media, because I mean,
Or like let me say who the law expert on it.
and I make sure the law aspect is say your locus for the demand for the injunction will be sat through by the judge to see say if you have any locus like akwenya adia okay eto asumu they tell you put injunction eto asumu say eto asumu e dey ma say some go injunction say ya mpese esi Lumba mpese yakoya ni ya hwehwemu ya de counter injunction cause say ya sika ya nhyehyɛ ya senti etimi nkyirima kyerem ya ka kyerɛ omo say omo fa sika to dwombra ye nyina ye ni age say ya put injunction ya kɔhwɛ de ku Lumba mu a kyerem ye ntimi ankoto 2 million Ghana cedis na de awieye ba say ya ma abusuapenya akwenya say onkonko sie no. Injunction is determined by the court and the court has the right to do it. So to say ultimately it will depend on the court per the argument, because the arguments court in evidence based to argue your case out. And to be sana metima kana mama.
Me un minto ma bi boy ganyo jimi shimi un minto ma no you no won wo yo Germany ne no wo dwen wo ha kosu ase wa eja ke wole be no kele yin hie bia no wole lu ma jogban no wo mi na ka fule ye gama shikon no welele ba no da aja ka me ko pertinent na me nya me use wo na kan aka mba fulu ma ye hia na me nya me ke game no ko amenya me ke la bi aka ka me pertinent amede na mba fule ye hia just like that ya isle go le ebe normal sanu ka onani amashi eja ka la nyu pon jimi afomi la imami la imbe ganyo pon jimi ebe normal ka baba mba fu gbonu na me ko permanent na me ko no na mba fu gbonu na gai na me ha na ko se wa na gbonu e no le bu sope ye se tane tun ye na fu lo mai no le wo fi we o Germany ne mo fi mo dwene ke sane ne no le ken ke ma de ke chicha me nu a me shishi inu a me ya ka wo ga me ko gbo e ya no bi e de se no bi ni fun obo ni onupa ni oshia bi obo ake ebi obi ake mini nye fe mini red nye yo mini jinye mene shebu sopenye wo gbonu aka le ba fu gbonu ina ko eko down wo game ni je gbeke bi na me kama fufo na ni bo ba pe amena kan yen bebe fine kansla bebe fine ebe fine ona ebe fine sande chon ni Lumba yo ni mami lele wanya ya den ni nona me fia mami lele ntwiche me ni nye fe twiche me dinye nye fe akam bi dinye bana na me mami lele chon le eye bad kenke mali ame fe na me fia ni ye fe na nibri na me ka fia ni e ja ka mami le tole e to mami le de jere ne kan mu ne Germany wokale yo kaka eto ba mi la de ka mi ni to eto le nye le approaching kwen ka wie nye wie ye ba nga nye na bu ne ka me ni traga na me yo rough shi nyombo ba bia me fe me sane one adaka wo fen wo Germany wo fen wo yo